Well, a flash flood triggered by a cloudburst near the holy cave shrine of Amarnath in South Kashmir swept away scores of people, killing at least 16 and swamping tents and community kitchens, with mud and rocks hurtling down a hillside. There are more than 40 feared missing. An official of the Union Territory administration said that Amarnath Yatra, which began on June 30th, has been suspended following the tragedy.
After 2 years, the Amarnath Yatra resumed for pilgrims to visit the holy shrine of the Almighty. While the response has been better than previous, today something unfortunate transpired in South Kashmir. The valley was dipped in religious fervor, but that was short-lived. Soon nature's fury dealt a cruel hand to the pilgrims. Here's a series of 5 videos that drew a pall of gloom over the valley in South Kashmir. At close to 5:30 p.m. on Friday, a cloudburst opened the floodgates of nature's fury at the holy cave of Amarnath. Within moments, tents and community kitchens set up for pilgrims were washed away by the ravaging floods. A joint rescue operation was commissioned at the affected area to help the stranded yatris. NDRF, SDRF, Jammu and Kashmir Police and Civil Administration joined hands for the Herculean task. Fate dealt a nasty blow. The flood spared nothing in its way. Rescue personnel dug through rubble to recover the dead. Those who survived the flood fury were immediately carried to medical camps set up for the pilgrims. The NDRF and other rescue forces worked tirelessly to bring the yatris to safety and rescue the stranded. According to the legends, it is believed that a visit to the holy shrine absolves one of all the worldly sins. That is what prompts many Indians to brave all odds and visit the holy shrine. Even as thousands of pilgrims, ardent devotees of Lord Shiva, successfully completed the pilgrimage so far, for some, this was their final journey.
Let's now also get you updates of the rescue operations that are continuing. In fact, the rescue operations continued overnight. As of now, no more bodies have been recovered from the spot. Remember, over 30 pilgrims remain untraced. So there is no movement of the yatris ahead of the base camp, and there is no movement of the convoys also allowed as of now. Additional portable radars are also being inducted, earth-moving equipment that's also being brought in the rescue operations. So the rescue operations have continued through the night. Sohail and Ishan join us live with more details on this. Sohail, take us through the details of the rescue operations that are currently underway.
Well, in fact, the rescue operation at Holy Cave is underway. We are being told that the army, along with other forces and other agencies and organizations that are taking part in this rescue operations, are trying to, in a way, trace those missing pilgrims who are said to be missing. They are doing it manually because the cloudburst has triggered a flash flood and it has brought that material that's solidifying naturally, and is getting a bit difficult for the security forces, for the those organizations who are conducting this rescue operation at the site. Now we are being told that the Jammu and Kashmir government, in fact the Indian Army and other organizations, will be inducting some machinery. Yesterday they had attempted, but they failed. There was some kind of a problem that they faced in airlifting that those JCBs. Now today they will again try to induct that machinery. Apart from that, Indian Army has already deployed some thermal imaging devices and radars. They are conducting that rescue operation. Apart from that, there's a number of pilgrims who are staying up at Baltal base camp and they are waiting for their turn. You can see they are very enthusiastic and they are about to authorities planning to visit the Josh. In fact, is certainly high among people. To quickly some among them, speak them. आप कहाँ से कब से आप यहाँ पे हैं और क्या आप यात्रा जाने के लिए तैयार हैं अगर आप ऐसे अनुमति मिलती है?
जैसे अनुमति मिलेगी हम यात्रा करेंगे। 23 साल से यात्रा कर रहे हैं। रेगुलर भी 23वीं यात्रा है। 2 साल कोरोना की वजह से यात्रा नहीं हुई और हर साल आते हैं।
आपका क्या नाम है, कहाँ से आप?
मेरा नाम राजेश मिश्रा है, उज्जैन नागदा MP में। हम लोग भी यात्रा के लिए आए हैं और बस वेट करेंगे कि जब भी चालू हम यात्रा करके ही वापस जाएंगे।
जो घटना हुई इससे कोई मनोबल में फर्क नहीं पड़ा?
बिल्कुल नहीं।
So the pilgrims, in fact, here who are staying up at this Baltal base camp are waiting for the government announcement. So far, the administration has made it clear that their primary focus remains rescue operation. There will be a relief work as well. So far, the Holy Cave area has been emptied. No pilgrim is being allowed to move into that area. In fact, the yatra remains suspended, and the government will certainly take call on this after concluding the rescue operation. So primary focus remains the rescue operation, and today we'll be seeing that the Indian Army, Indian Air Force also conducting some more sorties and inducting more machinery for the rescue operation at Holy Cave.
Okay, so there are pilgrims who are still waiting for the Amarnath Yatra to continue. Some updates regarding the rescue operations also now coming in. Material that came down is solidifying, making rescue efforts difficult. That's the update coming in. There are some challenges for the rescue operations that are currently underway. Let's get an update from Ishan on the rescue operations. He's been reporting since day one on what's happening there. Overnight rescue operations have also continued, Ishan, but apart from, of course, because of the terrain, the weather conditions as well, there have been several challenges for the rescue operations that are underway.
Well, absolutely right. It's important to mention here that the material which had come down during that particular cloudburst has solidified. What is happening is when sun is coming out, it is leading to further solidification of that material. Because at some places it is more than 3 feet of height, it is becoming difficult to dig it. We already have been reporting that it's difficult to take heavy machinery, JCBs and other earth movers, but small earth movers are being pressed into service by the Indian Army. We're seeing that they are being moved through the road. Remember, there is a small road which leads to the Amarnath cave, and it will become difficult for the security forces to manage and make it reach there at that particular spot where the cloudburst has taken place. We're also being told that the government is now, planning to take a chopper or a drone to the backside of that particular cave shrine and see whether there is a water body which, when rainfall continues for days, gets full and which triggers some water coming down. Though this is not for the first time that the water has come down from that particular access of the Amarnath shrine. In 2019, when the yatra was suspended, after that there was water which flew down from that particular path and came down through the same route. So now they will try to see if the helicopter can operate at that zone and then reach there and check the entire area. But as of now, rescue operations are on because the time is of the primary importance. All those who are trapped, sniffer dogs are providing a crucial lead to them. But then it's about digging the 3 foot, below that particular level, and then taking out bodies. Crucial clues are being provided by sniffer dogs. We already know certain radars have also been placed there, gadgets are being placed. But yes, it's about getting those bodies out. We don't know that how many still are missing, but yes, officials are putting the number to at least 20 to 30 people are there. More than 70 people have been rescued with the major operation which was taking place here. Ask my camera Shafiq to show you. This is the helipad from where yesterday major operations were taking place. There are no major operations taking place today because all the injured and dead bodies were airlifted. We're told the 74 plus people who were actually trapped there, injured, they were airlifted and shifted to different hospitals. Many of them got the first medical attention and they were discharged from there. The yatra remains suspended. The weather is not good, but we're waiting for the officials to say when they will be able to resume the yatra. Okay. We have asked the officials if the yatra route has been damaged, but they have clearly said that the yatra route is still intact, but it's slippery at certain places, and they are working to restore that so that the pilgrims who are here stranded and waiting now for 2 days could go there at the Amarnath cave. Let me end by saying that yes, what saved more lives was the fact that at the cave more than 300 pilgrims at that time were performing Aarti, and most of them were there. So only those pilgrims who were tired were sitting in their tents, and within 15 minutes everything came down, and that resulted in loss of life and damage to all those tents which were placed there.
Okay, all right. So several pilgrims, despite the tragedy there, it has not really deterred their resolve to visit the temple. Rescue operations, as we're getting you details of that. Thank you, Ishan and Sohail, for joining us with those details. We're shifting our focus now to what's